Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going to be doing yet again another update of Washington Reagan National Airport. This is quite an exciting one as we have 4 new aircraft in this update. Again, there is no extension onto this update, just because while I'm doing Dulles I kind of need that board to serve a different purpose, which I won't disclose, not because it's confidential or whatever, just because it's kind of boring. It's basically just because I'm using it to hold planes. That's all you really need to know. And the other thing is I still can't find the terminals for this airport. However, I have actually used one of the pieces that will make up my Dulles terminal. So I've just used one of them to kind of make a temporary kind of terminal thing. But apart from that, that's all you really need to know about this update. And so without further ado, I guess we'll just get started with this aircraft. So just taking off here, we have an American 737-800. He's going to be heading out to Orlando, which is also Orlandian Aviation's airport on Instagram. And then next here, holding short, we have an American Eagle E175. He's going to be heading out to Louisville. And behind him, we have the first new model of this update. We have a United Express E175 in the new livery. He's going to be heading out to Denver or Mile High Aviation's airport. And the other thing I should add is this is the first airport update ever in any of the airports where this is going to be an entirely new livery United airport update. So all the United aircraft in this update are from the new livery. So this is the first one. We have 3 in total, and I'll get to the others when we get to them, but this is going to be heading out to Denver or Mile High Aviation's airport. And then moving on to the American Eagle area, we have an American Eagle CRJ 700. He's going to be heading out to Charlotte Douglas or Adrian Aviation's airport. And next to that, we have another American Eagle CRJ 200. He's going to be heading out to Bangor or Aviation 2409's airport. And then here, just getting fueled up, we have an American E175. He's going to be heading out to Buffalo. And then just pulling into his gates, we have an American Eagle CRJ 200. He's just arrived in from Charleston, South Carolina. And then next here, just behind the terminal, we have an American 737-800 in the One World livery. He's going to be heading out to Atlanta. And then just arrived in, we have an American A321. He's going to be heading out to Phoenix, Arizona. Just taxiing out to the runway now, we have another new aircraft. This is the Southwest 737-700 in the Tennessee One livery. He's going to be heading out to Atlanta. And then next here on the right, we have an Alaska A320 who's going to be heading out to Seattle. And then on the left there, we have a JetBlue A320. He's going to be heading out to San Juan. Now again, JetBlue do primarily operate the E190. I just don't have any of them, so all of the routes I do with JetBlue from Reagan are on A320s, as this is my only JetBlue aircraft. I do want to get at least one E190 just to make it a little bit more realistic, but eventually, soon JetBlue will start getting their A220s, which will eventually, over time, replace the E190s. So hopefully I'll be able to get an A220 whenever they're released and come out. Next here we have a United Express CRJ 550. He's going to be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. Now this doesn't operate regularly to Reagan, but this has operated before in the past occasionally, so it's not a regular service, but this still does show up occasionally at Reagan. And so this is going to be heading out to, at the moment, the CRJ 550 base, which is Chicago O'Hare. And then below that there we have another new model. This is the Air Canada Express CRJ 200. He's going to be heading out to Ottawa. And then next here we have another new model. This is the final new model of this update. We have the United A319 in the new livery. This is going to be heading out to Houston. And this is just an incredible model. I have 2 of these, and to be honest, I kind of wish I got 3 now, but just because of how amazing these are. It's a great mold. If you haven't got one of these, definitely try and get it, because it's an absolutely amazing mold. Gemini Jets has, considering their ordeal in the past with A320s and A319s, this one is very good, especially for a new release. So yeah, this is a United A319 in the new livery. He's going to be heading out to Houston. Next here, just arrived in and heading to his gate, we have a Southwest Triple Crown One livery 737-700. He's just arrived in from Fort Lauderdale. The reason why I added in this one in particular is now these are both Southwest aircraft I had in this update are both of my One liveries. So we got Tennessee One and we got Triple Crown one as well. So I know Gemini Jets did release the Colorado one livery, but that was in the Canyon Blue livery, so I'm only going to get the one liveries if they are in the new livery, just because although it's realistic to still have the Canyon Blue one, you know, I've got one Canyon Blue aircraft already, and that's enough for me. All of the Southwest planes I want to get in the future are new liveries. I might, if one becomes available, get one of the mustard colors, 737-700, because that is a beautiful livery as well. But apart from that, I'm just going to get new liveries. But yeah, this one is going to be heading back out to Fort Lauderdale after coming in from Fort Lauderdale. And then here at the Delta gates, we have a Delta 737-900. He's going to be heading out to Minneapolis, and then just below him, just arrived in, we have a Delta CRJ-200. He's just arrived in from Omaha. And then finally for this update, just taxiing off of the runway now, we have an Air Canada Express E175. He's just arrived in from Toronto, and he's going to be heading back out to Toronto. And so yeah, that does conclude this update of Washington Reagan National Airport. I hope you did enjoy. I do also want to mention that tomorrow I will have my Thursday video coming out tomorrow, and Saturday. I was trying to get a video out Thursday, but unfortunately editing took a little bit longer than usual, so I've actually postponed that till tomorrow, so you can look forward to that. But apart from that, that does kind of conclude everything I need to say. So with that, I want to thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.